Thing that makes the situation that happened last night at the BAFTA Awards with Michael B. Jordan, Delroy Lindo, and John Davidson even more frustrating, annoying, and heartbreaking is that nobody in this conversation that matters is considering the feelings of Michael B. Jordan and Delroy Lindo. And I understand that John Davidson has Tourette's, and I saw a lot of people saying that he could have chose to say any other word, but he said that word. And I'm not going to have that conversation because I'm not a doctor. I don't have Tourette's syndrome, so I'm not going to sit here and pathologize whether he is racist, whether he's not racist. He could be racist, but that's not the point of this conversation. The point of the conversation is after this happened, even Alan Cumming, the host, came out and apologized to the audience, but nobody apologized to Michael B. Jordan and Delroy Lindo, and they were the aggrieved party. And that's the point. And you have a lot of people jumping to John's defense, and sure, he has Tourette's syndrome, which is a neurological disorder, but those same people aren't jumping and giving the same grace for Michael B. Jordan and Delroy Lindo, because whether John said what he said was unintentional, there was still emotional harm done to these two black men, and there should be some form of apology, whether from John himself or even the BAFTAs. There should have been a stern apology done to Michael B. Jordan and Delroy Lindo. And then it gets even more egregious when you find out that the BAFTAs weren't even live. So they could have edited that out so the black audiences watching at home didn't have to hear that as well. Just like how they chose to edit out somebody yelling out "Free Palestine" during the BAFTAs. They found that egregious enough to edit out, which they shouldn't have because Free Palestine, but they didn't find somebody yelling out the N-word egregious enough to edit out. And this should have been a night just filled with celebration because you had Wumi Masaku winning for Best Supporting Actress. You had Ryan Coogler becoming the first black man to win for Best Original Screenplay. But yet, we're talking about this because not so much that it happened, it's the response to it happening. Because guess what? If I accidentally step on somebody's toe, I didn't mean to do it, but guess what? I'm apologizing. And that is the point.